Gold Squad TV. Good morning, y'all. I was up last night posting videos up for y'all, working hard. Um, I wanted to make up for that Saturday. I only did like one video, so I definitely want to salute all the subscribers and even the people that are unsubscribed or not subscribed. I salute y'all. That said, I normally don't watch ESPN the way that I used to for many reasons, which I've highlighted on this channel. However, being that I'm normally not here at this time anyway, I'm usually working, but I worked later on today. Watching First Take, I gotta admit, um, Molly Curum, Connecticut's own Molly Curum, Jalen Rose's wife, and shouts to Jalen, even though I don't always agree with his opinions, and I really rock with the whole Jalen Jacoby show on a personal, on a sports note, but on a personal note, I'm sure Jalen Rose is a good guy. I salute Jalen Rose on a personal. Never met him. Pretty sure he's a good guy. So, but just as a fan, I've been watching. I remember when Molly first started on First Take, and how jovial and how happy she was. She took over for Carrie Champion. Thank God, because I was not the biggest Carrie Champion fan. Yes, she's a beautiful woman. Never really too big on her work. I always kind of felt like she took too many things a little. Her and Jamel Hill both. I always felt like they took things a little too personal. They're on. I won't always agree. I'm not gonna act like I agree or disagree. I'm kind of in the middle when it comes to all that shit. But Carrie always seemed like she took things a little too personal for my liking. When she moved down to Sports Center, I was kind of happy she was gone. Molly at the time was a very beautiful woman coming from the NFL Network. Um, like I said earlier, Connecticut's own, and she was looking to make an impact. Man, she was looking to. She had just started. She was happy. She was just kind of a novice when it came down to being the middle person in a show between two hungry debaters, which at the time was Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless, who was the original reason why First Take even exists. Obviously, we know that Skip moved on to FS1 and passed the torch to Stephen A. to go do his show with Shannon Sharp, which is the competition for this show. But I gotta say, man, you know, Molly looks stressed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really good at reading certain things. But Molly Curum Rose looks extremely stressed working in the middle between Stephen A and Max. Now, I'm sure everybody's cool behind the scenes, but I'm sure it's not easy working for producers. You have to listen to what they want you to do. A lot of people get on her for interrupting, but I want people to understand that maybe that's not her fault. Producers in her ear trying to get the segment to go fast. So chances are she's probably in the middle of trying to. She has to moderate this. It's not like FS1 where FS1 for some reason they have a little more leeway, where they just let the woman in the middle just kind of moderate it, but don't get too crazy with. They have a longer show. They're not 2 hours or 3 hours if I'm not mistaken. So the host in the middle, the moderator, doesn't really interrupt the way that people criticize Molly Curum get. I think it's kind of unfair because when you being a dude that watched WWE forever, I know that a lot of the play by play the guys that are like ex wrestlers, or even someone like Renee Young, for instance, was there, and Vince is screaming in her headset. Now, for a lot of people don't know who Vince is, I'm talking about Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon is literally screaming in her headset. Mick Foley literally had to quit because he couldn't take the fact that Vince was up in his headset screaming at him for a long amount of time. So I'm sure it's no different at ESPN. I'm sure there are producers and the headset, being that Molly's really the original host of First Take, or original host as of like 2014 on. Let's say original. Obviously, Jay Crawford and Cole Pizza, he was the original moderator. But looking at her now, and she's not always there every day. Obviously, Charlie Caruso goes by her real name when she's on First Take. When she's not working with WWE, she's kind of co-hosting, kind of sharing duties with Molly. Molly looks really super stressed. I don't know what's going on personally. It's not my business. It's not anyone's business for that matter. But it's a little concerning for her fans. I don't know why certain people always they try to go at her. But I hope everything well over there, man. I hope everything well. I hope that, you know, if she doesn't really feel the joy in doing these debate shows anymore, I think ESPN needs to do her a favor and put her on a different show. Maybe put her on Jalen and Jacoby. Maybe that would be a better, like, for one, if you want to do Jalen and Molly, that's a way better alternative. I know they're wife and husband, but that's a way better alternative than Jalen and Jacoby. Jalen Rose really isn't my problem. Jacoby is my problem. I'm not a David Jacoby fan. I'll explain that in another video down the road. Anyway, hope everything's well with Molly. Continue to do what you do. Represent Connecticut. Do what you got to do. Salute. Go Squad TV. Leave your comments down below.